Hey guys, and welcome back. We're playing Cryptid Crush. We're continuing chapter 2. Let's see where it goes. Yeesh, it's cold. You can see the sunset from here if the tree line didn't block the view. You're pretty high up the ridge. What's a duckling like you doing wandering around a ghost town like this? An artificially deep, metallic voice rings out through the chilled air. There are wolves, you know. Oh, no. We got more. We're fine. I'm a little red because I scrubbed my face too hard, and look at me now. Hound? Are you following me? You've got a sharp eye. No, I have no interest following the likes of you. I'm patrolling the area. Well, stop it. You're creeping people out. That's true. Fair. I'll try to behave. So, you're August's brother-in-law, huh? Who's the lucky someone? He told you? Is that bad? A bit, but that's fine. I'm just bashful. I like to keep my personal and work life separate. Now, if I may be so bold. Are you a human? Yeah. That's a weird question. I don't believe you. What? I don't believe it's an odd question. No need to act so nervous. Us humans gotta stick together after all. The wanderer saunters off, venturing into the woods. You're alone again. Mike, you there? No answer. You look at your phone, but the ghost has gone quiet. Taro? Where'd you go? Taro! You call for your cosmic guardian, but she doesn't answer. Maybe walking Jamie home was a bad idea. You've got no clue where you are. It is getting dark fast. Not like you want to go trudge back to your apartment anyways. No, not if it means another microwave dinner and more restless sleep. You're starting to feel homesick, and now you're lost. This calls for desperate measures. A phone call. Hey, August, it's Rose. Can you pick me up? Oh, howdy. Where are you right now? I was walking Jamie home and I'm super lost. There's a brief pause. You hear August's muffled voice talking to his daughter in the background. I'm on my way. Something about talking to August comforts you, and you can't stop the words from spilling out. I know it's short notice, but I don't want to go home right now. Last night was really scary and I could hardly sleep, and I know how freaky striking it out on your own can be. It's no biggie. I'll swing by and pick you up. You spot a blue pickup rolling up the road. The truck slows to a stop and you quickly clamber inside. August is kicked back, listening to show tunes and drinking an orange soda. June, turn off the flashlight, please. I can't drive with it on. I'm reading. It can wait until we get home. Behind you, you see June in a booster seat, tearing and chewing up a picture book about giraffes. She looks at you and tries kicking your seat but can't reach. Sorry for the ruckus. June had a rough day at school. Rawr! It's okay. I really appreciate the save. After a drive through town, the three of you reach August's cabin. June's gone quiet after realizing her book is ruined. Can I use your shower? Of course! If you need to change, there's spare clothes in the towel closet. Werewolf thing. June bursts into tears. Oh dear. August looks over to the torn up mess with a sigh. He nods for you to head inside. August unbuckles June and scoops her up in his arms. We'll tape it back together, okay? Remember to be gentle, Junebug. Things can break. Want to help me make dinner? You and Jamie made such a good cookies the other night. You'll have to show me how it's done. After a refreshing shower paired with coconut shampoo and honeycomb bar soap, you break into the emergency clothing stash. A starchy church camp t-shirt and jeans. They're fairly big on you, certainly designed for werefolk. You wonder what it'd be like. Inconvenient and frustrating? Probably. Are you taking advantage of their kindness? Between the station and the car crash, you've caused such a mess. Hey, you hungry? Augie's baking stuffed bell peppers and tilapia. Be right there. You head to the kitchen and see June setting the table with her dad. She's chipper again and wearing a giant floral apron with the word Papa Bear on it. A giant fluffy red monster leans against the fridge bickering with August. No wolf in the kitchen. It's fine, I'm clean, see? The wolf swipes her paws on the back of August's sweater. He grumbles. Go sit down. August, where are the batteries? Can I borrow a Phillips head?
Dinner first.
You enjoy a nice meal with Atlas and his pack. Everyone's so chatty. Hazel demands you dish out embarrassing stories while Atlas panics, and August tries not to laugh. Except, you notice Atlas doesn't eat. He's always been food shy, preferring to eat by himself or waiting until everyone's left the table. You pestered him about it, but he insists it's improper for a moth to show his fangs. Hazel wolfs down her dinner, licks the plate clean, and heads for the door. Sun's down, I'm out. Me and the girlies are gonna go wreck stuff.
Briggs' junkyard?
You guessed it. Be careful. The monster races out the back door, while August stands on the porch, hand in his pockets. He shouts towards the woods. Don't wander too far. How come Hazel gets to play outside when it's bedtime?
She's a grown-up.
Can I help clean up from dinner?
Nah, I've got it.
You're our guest. Take a load off. You start protesting, but stop short. It'd be rude to argue with the cook.
Can I get you a drink?
Nah, I'm good right now. Apple juice. August clicks his tongue and snaps his fingers.
Not until you finish what's on your plate, little lady.
Roar! Wandering into the living room, you take a look around. Photographs. You admire the photographs hanging on the wall. Aw, crowded group photo catches your eye. That must be Jamie's parents, yeah? And then, oh my god, unless it is Jamie. And then that's his sister, I think. And then that's the guy with the mask, I'm pretty sure. And I bet you that's his mom. Is this August's family? Everyone's dressed so casually. Are these your folks? You call to August, who's back in the kitchen.
Oh, no, that's my dad's sister, April. The big guy in the back is my great-grandpa, November.
Is the kid on the left October?
Nah, he changed his name to Casey. Then Hazel followed suit, and I can't blame him. It's a pretty stupid tradition.
Wacky. You glance around the living room, wondering where to check next. Console. An outdated game console sits on the television stand covered in dust. A stack of games sits on top. Bowling, fishing, unlicensed go-karting, bowling again. They're the kind of games a tired parent would scavenge at the bottom of a clearance bin. You're unimpressed. Atlas was never allowed to play video games. Atticus said it was bad for his eyes. You both ignored this, of course, much to the Mothman's annoyance. Tucked between two games is an expired driver's license from Wisconsin. August seems to have a knack for leaving things scattered about. August Gustus James. He's got such a grandpa name, too. Sorry. Dang it! Oh well. My shorts rolled up, and I'm just gonna have to live with that. Look at him, he's so young. You glance around the living room, wondering where to check next. Cockatoo. You see a bunch of loose junk, English flashcards, letters, and a photo. It's a picture of a large, fluffy mammal smiling warmly for the camera. There's a note on the back that reads, Spruce, Alpine Lakes. Should you ask about this? Maybe not. You're starting to feel like a sleuth. You poke your head around the corner and eye the stairs. Alice is up there.
Doing all right?
The shirt's a little big.
Yeah, it's leftovers from my time working as a camp counselor. They gave me some overstock.
Oh, what'd you do?
I was the campfire guitar man. The campers swore I was a werewolf. They were right, of course, but I was still offended.
Man, I've never been the camping type. Always end up getting sick and going home early.
There's no shame in that. Everyone's got their own idea of roughing it.
Yeah. Thanks again for having me over.
Anytime. A friend of Atlas is a friend of mine.
Right back at ya.
Are you feeling better?
I'm just a bit tired.
Glad to hear it. We don't mind if you spend the night. That sofa folds out into an extra bed.
You sure? I could call a cab.
Nah, it's no trouble at all. None of those ride-share app work out here anyway.
Figures.
But we have other alternatives, like haunted taxis.
Boo, haunted taxis are so 21st century. Show me a ghost pirate ship.
Were there ever pirates on the West Coast? I thought that was an Atlantic Ocean thing.
Maybe? I'm too lazy to check. Is Atlas upstairs? I'm gonna go say hi.
Yeah, he should be.
You head up to check on Atlas in the loft. Atlas's room is surprisingly organized. Seems he quickly tidied up the place before you came upstairs. You look over the fairy lights and string of photographs decorating the overhead wood beams. He's got a cuter room than you. And a beanbag? Your apartment's great, but your room's drafty and the pipes creak, not to mention you haven't met a landlord. Atlas, you here? No answer. Where'd he go? That's enough waiting. Let's see what he's got going on. Oh yeah, we're gonna be super nosy. Aw, you remember this. It was when you two took a road trip to Ohio and ran into a real-life alien. You named them Cheese. But in a strange twist, Cheese wasn't from space at all. They were a spray-painted homunculi born from a sleazy tourist trap. You helped the little dude escape into the night. You hope they're doing well. Success. Okay, what's next? You find a postcard that was never mailed. It's a photo of Atlas and who you assume is August relaxing on the beach. Since when did Atlas visit Malibu? That can't possibly be safe for a cryptid. He's got the feds on his feather ass. Atlas is dressed like a grandma in this photo. Gosh, you love that wide-eyed 20-mile stare. Quickly now. Okay, what's next? You peek at the laptop sitting on the moth's bed. A Word document detailing some personal writing is pulled up. Okay, maybe one glance. You can check for typos. Don't be silly. The mantis snickers with a slow shake of his head. We're from different worlds, darling. The mutant takes your hand in his bulky paw and his... Oopsie, my hand twitched, sorry. And his glossy compound eyes sparkle. We can never be together. The truth in his words sting. Keep reading. Why? It's not fair. You gaze up at the cyborg warrior, pressing his hand to your chest. He gently brushes your cheek with the back of his hooked raptorial claw and smiles weakly. The Galactic Syndicate would never allow it. He shakes his head. I'm invested. I don't care what the Syndicate wants. Lady Luck is on our side, Blue. We can escape the planet together. You beg, gripping the lapel of the insectoid's leather uniform. Blue's expression darkens as he considers your words. You would risk banishment on my behalf? Blue murmurs, combing his fingers through your wild hair. I've never feared exile. Not with you by my side. You smile. Kiss me, you sexy placeholder, he growls. Blue squishes your face in his hands and kisses you passionately. He kisses you, bites you, whatever. Work in progress, finish this later. Is that one of Atlas's original characters? If they are, he's never told you about them. Aw, man, now you feel kind of bad. Oop. With a sigh, you flop onto Atlas's bed and roll onto your back. The mattress is too soft for your liking, but you'll survive. It's no problem. You'll just lay here and chillax till Atlas gets back. You rest your head on the moth's pillow and hear a papery crunch. Did you squash something? You lift the pillow and see an old, crumpled photograph hidden underneath. Oops. It's a portrait of two parents gingerly cradling a pearlescent sphere. The photo's torn and battered, but it's holding on. Is that another moth? It has to be. You place the photo back where you found it. Then, with a sigh, you crash on the bed and wait until Alice comes back. Where'd he go anyway? The Mothman glides above Lake Teardrop, watching the water below. He swoops down and daintily perches atop his island, his thinking island. It's a sad patch of dirt poking out of the water. Alice takes a seat on his rock and thinks. After a while, the moth plucks a feather from his wing and gently places it on the water's surface. Oh, Lady of the Lake, I seek your guidance, or I'm gonna explode. Hello? It's the little man. What's the occasion? Brought any offerings? Sorry, Tess, not this time. Aw, man. Can I ask you some advice? Advice without an offering? You're on thin ice. But go on. Shoot. What do you do if your friends are hanging around a murderous jerk who tried to kill you? Well, if I had that problem, I bite them really hard and drag them to the bottom of the lake. What if I can't swim? Then I guess you gotta talk to your friends. What do I even say? I'm a dragon.
I don't deal with interpersonal issues. What would the great Mothman do?
He'd run away. That's what we always do.
The lake monster rises out of the waves and rests her chin on her webbed paw. Do you want to run away? She smiles slightly.
Sometimes.
Atlas, you're a smart guy. You gotta fight for what's yours.
But I'm not brave or wise like you.
You don't need to be. I know it's frightening, but you deserve to be heard. Your friends will understand. You don't need to act now, but act when you're ready.
Thanks, Tessie. Are you sure you don't deal with interpersonal drama?
Mm-hmm. No, not anymore. You mammals are exhausting. Now get out of here. Waving goodbye to Tessie, Atlas heads home.
This is taking too long. If you lay here any longer, you're gonna fall asleep. You roll off the bed and stand up with a good stretch. Atlas is probably busy. With a sigh, you leave the room. You return to the living room and see August adding sheets to a bare fold-out mattress. He tosses out some blankets and tucks it in the ends. I'm back. What are you up to, big guy?
Setting things up before I scamper off. I got homework.
Homework?
I'm part of a book club and I need to play catch-up quick.
Gosh, I used to be a huge bookworm, but then I fell out of the habit.
Yeah, there's a lot of distractions. I'm gonna flirt with this man.
Can I be another distraction?
Yeah, come here, you.
I didn't expect you to look like that.
It's comfier, kind of like changing into a pair of sweatpants. But everybody's different.
You still your nerves and approach the Wolfman. I love your beard. What product do you use? Produce?
Nothing special. I scrub a dub with a honey beard wash a couple days a week and call it good.
Do people ever ask to touch it?
Only bears and hiker chicks. What, you want to try? But watch out, I bite.
Really?
Be my guest.
August brushes his hair behind his ears and looks at you expectantly. You sheepishly place a hand on his cheek and brush your fingers through his hair. He leans into your touch with a gentle sigh. You know, I've never kissed a werewolf before.
Oh yeah? You make it sound like I'm a tally on a bucket list.
No, sorry, I didn't mean it like that.
Shh, I'm just playing. Then let's do it. No strings attached. I'll be your first.
Yes, please. That was... That's cute. In a swift motion, you're swept off your feet and hoisted into August's arms. He's sturdy, yet soft. His trim claws brush your back. With a squeak, you grip August's shoulders, clutching him tightly as he holds you firmly. And you kiss him. The Wolfman staggers, but stays upright. His claws dig into your t-shirt, and a low growl occurs in the back of his throat. Bite me.
I can't.
The Wolfman relaxes, letting you slip from his embrace.
Not now.
You linger a moment, hoping August would stay, but he doesn't. He can only nod and smile sheepishly as he wishes you good night, then heads to his own room. Okay, see you later. The night rolls on without him. You lay down and eventually fall asleep. Your phone buzzes, but it has been left on Atlas's bed. Meatball! Where are we? You left your phone upstairs. What are you doing here? Oh crap, this is your room? Oops, I thought this was the great suite. Ha! Cool, well, good night. See ya. Mike, wait. Why are you doing this? Why are you still bothering us? You might have fooled them, but you're not fooling me. It's only a matter of time before you hurt someone else. Oh, piss off with that shit. I don't know you, and you sure as hell don't know me. So why don't you take your little riddles, Mothman, and shove it up your ass? I don't know you. I've done my research. I know your real name is Michael De La Rosa. You'd be 29 by now if you hadn't, you know. The accent's fake too. You're from Beaverton, not the Bronx. Well, I've been giving him the country accent this whole time. Okay, I get it. You and Debbie were an item. Once you were out of the picture, the forums turned on her. They started blaming her for what happened. Rumor has it Debbie met a fate similar to yours. Stop it. Research? You mean stalking your little chat rooms? You freaks took my sad, boring life and twisted it to fit your little ghost story. And I believed it. But I don't want to be a monster anymore. And you think haunting Rose will save you? She's my only chance. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry I hurt you, Atlas. Okay. I need some space. Yeah. Bzzz, bzzz. Your phone startles you awake. A trail of messages strolling down your screen. Hey, are you awake? It's time. Ghosty time. I sent you the address. Just follow to the Seashore Radio Tower and you'll find it. All you can manage to type back in your half-ash sluggish state is, no. We're not doing that. Skip it. Oz? You look really nice in that outfit. Oz is pretty hot, I'm not gonna lie. Focus up.
Oh dear.
What's happening? I threw off somebody's group, and now he's panicking. Pulling into radio station's overgrown parking lot. The room is completely trashed. Loose papers are scattered across the carpet. How are you even here? Charm bracelet. The one Edith gave you. I have one too. There's nothing we can do now. He'll give up eventually. Stirring awake, the shock of your harsh break hits you. You okay? I'm gonna be sick. Where are we? I think this is nowhere. Edith says it's a space above Longhope. I'm sorry, I made things worse. It's okay, Oz. I know you're just trying to help. Oz rotates. You'll pay for this! The Raven attacks. He furiously bites and scratches the Mothman, and Alice takes 3 piercing damage. Thursday goes for Alice's fluffy antenna, and another piercing damage. Oh. But a crushing force stops the bird. Wait, no, that's not right. I lost my spot. The raven shot through the air like a bullet and disappears through the clouds. Hey, whatever you are, can you stop now? Ah. I feel sick with deja vu. Are you real? Tell me you're real. Taro, listen. This dream eater thing is way worse than we thought. Because it's not a nightmare, it's a leviathan. And you woke it up with your stupid dice rolls. Huh? Then you do your freaking job and fix it. I'm trying. Why, you're rather rude. Not that it matters now. Unless you care to join me. Mr. Walker slashes at Oz. Failure. Oz is sliced with a flurry of shadowy claws for piercing 8 damage. Again. Oh, look at all good. Oh, I love him. This makes me sad. Lower by 1. Brain. Maxed out. Oh my god. Mr. Walker cuts the lights off. Don't hurt him! Rose shoves Oz out of the way, taking the brunt of a devastating attack. Game over! Longhope's lonely human fell to the terrors beyond her grasp, never to be seen again.
Oh, you're a funny one.
Too harsh?
I mean, it's kind of funny. Hilarious.
Okay, I get it. Shut up and let me fix it. Pause. Truce. Rewind. Sorry, that wasn't supposed to happen. I started to panic. You're pretty slick. Am I in hell? Are you the big G?
I'm no god. I find their driveling needlessly obtuse if not overcompensating. Stars fade, and one day, even the sun will die. All power is finite. However, unlike them, I am the absence of that power. I'm Lex Ulithual, but you can call me Lex.
Somebody's been practicing their monologuing. Ugh. Why do you sound like my old band teacher? Poof. A strange, antlered creature sculpted from a corner of the night sky appears before you. He's dressed in a purple graphic tee, fanny pack, and a khaki capris. Greetings. My appearance reflects your intuition, dear daydreamer.
Could be.
So why don't you tell me? Well, you are a big, toothy, spiky thing. Wait, Lex? Atlas was looking for you. Atlas, yes, I know him. He's the one who invited you to Longhope. I reckon he'll be looking for you soon. Looking for me? Hopefully. See, nowhere is easy to slip into, but near impossible to climb out of. You're lost in a dream within a dream, which is entirely my fault. But at least you got me for company. Your lack of enthusiasm is starting to bum me out. Lex, I'm confused. Between the time and space warping, can you start over? Sure can do.
Warning! This game is a work
That's
in
cool.
progress. Some aspects are unfinished, and they're...
Just kidding. Where's my bodyguard? I'm not talking without Oz. Your jet black ponytail princess. Ta-da! Whoops. Stop screwing around. Do you have any idea who you're talking to? Does my face not ring any bells? Think way back. Hours ago, depending on your word per minute. You're my landlord?
No.
Well, I'm a lot of things. But for the next 30 lines, I'm your friend. Haven't you noticed it? You're an anomaly, little friend. Just like me. Perhaps you'll surpass me one day. Her? It's not happening, Pops. Where you see error, I see potential. Our daydreamer only needs the time and encouragement to grow. Daydreamer? It's a term of endearment, since your head's always in the clouds. Oz, is this the dream eater intruder who's been tormenting me all week? Afraid so. Permission to engage violently? Be my guest. But that'll do you no good. So I'm really trapped here until someone wakes me up? You and Oz both. Consider this an indefinite vacation. Time means nothing and nowhere. A vacation? No witch giving me orders? Nope. You're in the freezer, kiddo. Do whatever you want. I quit. Okay. Since nothing means anything anymore, I'm gonna go dig a big hole in the sand and lie in it. Maybe the crabs will accept me as their own. Have fun. Later. Finally, an open space that feels lifted. The air is fresh, gulls cry in the distance, and a crisp ocean breeze tussles your curly hair. Never mind the sand in your shoes. You're gonna enjoy the daylight and reconnect with nature. You suppose Oz wandered off again. That dude never seems to stick around. Not that you'd blame him. He was just doing his job. And you're a customer. Good riddance. Now you can enjoy some well-needed alone time. You've got an infinite amount of time. You can do whatever you want. Let's walk the beach. You love the beach. There's a fishing rod on the ground. You figure now's a good time as any for a fishing minigame. Hook. Okay. A fish got away. Continue? Yes. Let the cycle begin again. don't even understand. Try again. Look at little crabs. I think it said the actions you take today will have consequences, but I don't know. Fish got away. Yes. At this point, there's no reason to do anything other than fishing. Think not of what you left behind, but of the fish you can catch. I don't understand the stay in the gold thing, though. Yes. I just want to catch a fish and then we can leave. Nice. Wait for the moment. Fish got away. What? Are you proud of what you've accomplished? Yes, I am. Dang it. Yes. They look like little frogs with claws. They're adorable. They're adorable. Wait for the moment. Nice. Fish was caught. No, I caught a fish. That's all I cared about. You aren't fooled by this. There's nothing to think, nothing to feel or describe. It's empty. You're trapped in a desolate expanse of nowhere. Alone. Do something. No, you can't give up yet. You have to think of something. What would the Mothman do? He'd probably something cool. Like, hey, kiddo, I know it's difficult, but you gotta try, or whatever. Hang on. You got the dice. That cosmic horror isn't the only one with world-shattering power. You've got karma. Wake up. Roll again. Nothing will happen. No. You rewind. You'll try again. Again. Try again. Bro, what? Oh, now it works. Les can't keep you here. You've got to get out. You'll claw and tear your way out. Time is nothing? Then you'll make time. Something within you stirs. Something furious. Seems we've hit the end of this update. Yeesh, I need a nap. I hate stepping in like this, but you know how it is. The full work in progress build over on Patreon.
Now you take care, alright?
check them out on Twitter and Patreon and Itch.io, where I did get the game. I can't believe we beat the little... it's actually a pretty long demo. I can't wait to play this game. Nice. Well, don't forget to support the official release. We will play this when it eventually comes out fully. I hope you had fun with me today. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything I can do to change things. If you find any other games you want to watch me play. I do like horror and dating games, and cryptids are pretty cool, so this all worked out. Anyways, I'll see you on the next video. Love you. Bye.